Hey, what's up, guys? Tuki here, back again with another episode of my Hartford Whalers franchise mode series right here on NHL 18. And today we continue on with the 2026-2027 season. And so far, this season has been quite kind to us. 55 points through 36 games, 27, 8, and 1 on the year. And in this episode, we will look to finish up the regular season. The big question, though, that we have moving forward is, can we really be prepared enough for injuries? Do we have enough team depth? That's pretty much the one question about this team that I have. Down in the AHL, and it's not looking too great. We do have quite a few prospects. We're waiting to see how they develop. Defensively, I'd say we're okay, especially too with someone like Sheldon James, who is a depth defenseman already. I think we're okay. But on the offensive side of things, our two healthy scratches are Richard Panik and Mika Salomaki. Not ideal to have to rely on either of those two. Richard Panik, I would say, gets into the lineup. But Salomaki, if we have to use him, I'd almost be more tempted to use Bob Menard. So, thankfully, we do have a little bit of time before the trade deadline, and hopefully we can stay healthy up to that point. If not, we'll look to make a move. But aside from that, we're pretty much good to go. I do have faith in this team, although I have to admit, I'm scared, as I always am. Whenever you're on a really good run of form and you stop to kind of, or Jesus, I should say, I'm sorry, I got distracted by having to set up the scouting, and I'm like, which ones did I do? Which ones didn't I do? There have been so many times in the past where I've stopped simming mid-season and then continued on to start a new episode, and we've been absolutely awful. I was very worried about that happening again. Thankfully, we were able to win 5 straight games, and 6 out of 7. Now, because I've mentioned our success so far this season, I'm expecting this to go terribly, terribly wrong. I am not trading. I think his name was Sheldon. Absolutely not trading him. Kelvin Reimer is back as well. To be honest, I forgot that he was out of the lineup. That's right. He was out of the lineup, and Flood was in the lineup for him, and Reimer's the best defenseman on this team. So, yeah, we're looking pretty good. Actually, the AHL defense is tremendous right now, so I'm feeling pretty good. Hopefully he doesn't get injured. Holy hell, hold on a second, EA. You hold on a second. Pump those brakes. Cizik. It just showed him as an 82. Holy shit. He was, a 79? Literally 2 minutes ago. This episode's been going for about 3 minutes. No more than 2 minutes ago, I was showing off the team, and he was still in the 70s. He's now an 82 and a top 4 defenseman. What? What just happened? All right. Well, now, a part of the season is wondering whether... Oh, yeah, he's already complaining. He was complaining about ice time in December. It's January 20th. Yet he's still developing despite that. Okay, well, Mr. Cizik. How's Harkins doing this year? 27 points. How's Appleby doing? Yeah, okay. Harkins, I'm sorry, buddy. I will remind me to not be that harsh when it comes to his point total, because we cannot afford to give him power play time. We will give him PK time and take Appleby off of the power play for Cizik to give him that ice time that he needs. Not to mention Vignetti is now also a top 4 defenseman. Right. I didn't see that happening this quickly. I definitely didn't see Cizik getting better that quickly either. Wow. Okay. That changes a couple of things. Now we really have to pay attention to player types, or not to player types, but to player morale. The good thing is, we're continuing to win games as well. So the current team might not... let's be honest, the team is going to change at the end of the season. It's going to have to. We're going to have too many good players and so few spots. The hope is that we can keep everybody happy for this season, hopefully win a cup, as we get an offer for Philip Deneau. Philip Deneau and a third for Reimer. No, that's not happening. You can't tempt me and my love of Philip Deneau after the Montreal series, although it's not like he did too well for us, but that's okay. Well, he did all right, but it's not like that series has gone tremendously well. We're 36-10-2 at the beginning of February. How? 74 points. I imagine we're in the President's Trophy talk. We are the best team in the league. 5 points clear of the New York Islanders. Right. Well, that's helpful. We are one of only 4 teams to average more than 3 goals a game. We're averaging 3.29 goals per game. Alvin Lowry still leading this team in points. Well, we're good to go. Let's keep making our way towards the trade deadline. Whoops, hit the wrong button apparently. I definitely did. No, I didn't. It didn't factor over that I hit over. That's weird. I thought I screwed up again. I didn't. The game is just lagging behind. We're going to keep moving forward towards the trade deadline. Hopefully at that point we can find some cheap depth options in case we need them. In the meantime, let me edit the trade block here. I don't care what trade offers I'm getting. I have no interest whatsoever. Vegetti just complained about ice time. So we're actually going to have to stop the sim here and give him power play time as well. At least for now. Once we get to the playoffs, we go with the best lines possible, including the special teams units. So for now, Vegetti will get power play time. And then we're going to have to decide very quickly, who do we keep? I mean, Appleby and Tuzolino, I would say, are probably safe, which means Harkins and McAvoy might go. Because when you have to, I mean, next year too, Reimer and James, I almost said James, but Reimer or I almost said Janes, as in, because we had Janes in Draft to Glory. If you haven't watched that series, go watch it. It's probably the most popular series in the history of my channel, and it was a good one. But Reimer, James, and even this trio, basically everyone but Wellwood, could be NHL caliber next year. This team is going to change a lot. So for now, I'd like to walk away with a cup win in the meantime. So McAvoy, I am sorry, buddy, but Tuzolino will get to stay. Actually, Tuzolino's not really killing it with the points. How is McAvoy doing? Not great either. Okay, so we'll keep Tuzolino there. And actually, let's go with Vegetti Appleby, Isaac Tuzolino. It's weird, though, how Best Lines has righty, lefty, but then the second unit is righty on the right, lefty on the left. Kind of weird how it does that. Just a little bit. Has anyone else complained about ice time? That is definitely a concern of mine right now. Nolan Patrick has been complaining about ice time. Okay. What can we do to solve that? He's already on the top power play unit. So we're going to have to look at the PK unit here. Oh boy. Who gets taken off of the penalty kill units? Harkins or Tuzolino? I'm going to go Tuzolino, because Tuzolino is on the top pairing. Harkins is not. So I'm going to put Nolan Patrick in on defense for the penalty kill. Actually, who has the best defensive rating? It's going to be one of these two. Let's go with... Who has the best face-offs? Let's go with Stoll. So I'm going to go McAllister, Patrick, Boulis, Andrechuk. Stoll's going to be on defense with Harkins. All right. Hey, we're doing what we have to do to try and keep everyone happy. I think I hit Advanced Day, even though I'm down to edit lines. I definitely did. 1-0 win against the Islanders. Not too bad. Was anybody else complaining about ice time? Richard Panik was, but I couldn't care less. Vishnevsky was. Couldn't care less. Everyone else is good. Okay, cool. Yeah, Dmitry Vishnevsky, it doesn't matter if he's complaining. He's a decent depth option. My only other choice, though it's funny, Panik is up an overall point, isn't he? My only other option would be to send them down to the AHL, which I could do, but they wouldn't be playing down in the AHL either. We don't want to take time away from prospects, so we're fine. For now, we are good. The Connecticut Whale aren't looking like a playoff team at this point, as we lost 6-2 to Anaheim, but we were able to bounce back. The Whale aren't looking like a playoff team. There was an injury or something. No, it just took a while to load. Okay, then. So it is for the best to leave those prospects in the lineup, although it's not like we'd be putting Richard Panik down in the AHL lineup to make that team better. We'd just be doing it to keep him happy. We are starting to drop, though, in February. This isn't quite as big of a disaster as it was with Montreal, but oh boy, now it is. Okay, he's not out for long, but Phil Quick is injured. That is unfortunate. How am I going to fix this? I got it. Let's go and replace Nathan McKinnon. You're gonna think I'm crazy. Let's replace Nathan McKinnon with Richard Panik, and then replace Quick with Nathan McKinnon. So McKinnon will be in place there, and then for now, with Panik, let's just drop him down. So Stoll, actually, who's been doing the best here? 13 points for Bullis, 20 points for Prestberg. Yeah, I'm actually going to bump up Prestberg. I'll put Spike Rowe on the right. Prestberg's a better center to begin with. And I think we're okay. Who's the best center here? Bullis. All right, so that worked out well. Nolan Patrick's back up on the top line, even though Lowry has been killing it this year. We're going to see how Bruce Andrechuk can do on that top line. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give the chance to Spike Rowe. Just outright going to give the chance to Spike Rowe. Let's see how he can do. Although, to be honest, you know what? I want to keep that second line together. Spike Rowe is going up to the top line, guys. Let's see what he can do when given the opportunity. I have a little bit more faith in Andrechuk, though, because of the 84 offensive awareness. You know what? Bruce Andrechuk, this is your chance. I'm choosing you over Spike Rowe. Don't make me regret it. Don't make me regret it. Get the job done. It's only for a week or so, but we'll see how we can do without Phil Quick. We lost 2-0. We bounced back with a 3-1 win against the Leafs. It has been a rough month for us. We're playing 500 hockey, whereabouts, or thereabouts, I should say. Roughly playing 500 hockey. I could actually look at the record if I wanted to. I don't really care. Win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, 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 win, win, loss. There you go. So yeah, we might even be slightly under 500. It's all good. 42, 16, and 4 on the season. Those are the numbers that I actually care about. We're still in first place in the division. That's weird how that went over. I didn't hit the bumper. We are 4 points clear of Dallas. So despite those games that got away from us, the lead has only fallen by 1 point. We went from a 5-point lead at the start of this episode. Now it's a 4-point lead. Although I have to think our President's Trophy isn't exactly secured. Actually, Dallas is our closest competition. The Islanders are still up there as well. Although the goal scoring has dropped considerably. But that's okay. That is okay. We're still looking strong. We're looking good heading into the postseason. As the trade deadline continues to approach, we are going to look to... I'm at least going to take a look at the trade block. Why is this taking so long? We don't even have a game on this day. Why is this taking so long? This is concerning. What's happening? I don't like it. I'm scared. Phil Quick's back. Okay, that was strange. That was very strange. Before I forget, let's put Phil Quick back in the lineup if he's at 100%, which he is not. So thank you, game. You're not supposed to tell me I can put him back in the lineup until he is 100%. So let's go ahead and sim this game against the 30, 24, and 8 Arizona Coyotes. Why does it take so long from this menu? I don't get it. I don't understand, man. 30 goals for Nathan McKinnon, though. Not too bad. Is it a win? Yes, it is. 2-0 shutout. Let's advance one more day. We'll get to deadline day on the dot. I don't like how long it takes to sim one day from this screen. I get it has some information that it has to update, but damn. Like, come on. We only had an AHL game on that day. We're up to 90 points. Still got a 4-point lead on Dallas. Let's take a look at how many contract spots we have first and foremost. We don't have any. We don't have any. So we might just have to stay with what we have at this point. Goaltending, still looking okay with Drury. Perreault, Bartley's getting better as well. Actually, no one's complaining about ice time yet, so that's good. That's good. I do want to see, actually, I can check it from here. 917. Okay, so Perreault's not exactly killing it at the AHL level. I do like being able to choose to, like, oh, okay, we're going to, either of these three will be our goaltenders. It might have been a little bit overkill to get that many goalies, but I was going to make the moves anyway at some point. So for defense, is there anybody that we can look to get rid of? That is the question. Maybe Neterost? Maybe Neterost? Everyone else is looking half decent. Pickarainen. I can get rid of Pikkarainen. Medium bottom 6. We'll move him out. And for the moment, I guess we'll keep pretty much everyone else. I guess. Well, LeChance and Marjamaki we could move as well. So let's do that. We'll move these 3 out. Let's see if we can sign or find a couple of veterans. And we'll look at the trade blocks first. Arizona. Getting rid of Martin. Nope, they're not getting rid of anybody that we want. The Bruins are getting rid of Forsbacka Karlsson. $8 million contract. Oh my god. Andre Kasha. And Bodens, former player of ours. Tyrone Bodens, if I'm not mistaken. Jared McCann's also there. We have cap space as well. So the Bruins could work. I wouldn't go for Forsbacka Karlsson. But Andre Kasha, Tyrone Bodens, and this must be Jamel Smith based on the age, right? Giovanni Smith. Ah, damn. Well, it's always going to be one or the other. Let's see. We have Slidechuck, Lawton as well. Could bring Scott Lawton back. I mean, actually, since we have our picks here, Kasha's doing all right, point total wise, not tremendous. Same with Bodens. Jared McCann, not exactly killing it. Smith, not exactly killing it. I mean, the Bruins are awful. I'm assuming. Ruslan Grabeshkov was also ours. Former second-round pick, Ruslan Grabeshkov. Actually, what is their record? No, they're actually not that bad. So the plus-minus for these players really shouldn't be that bad. Jack Eichel's down to an 86. But that's solely because of morale, clearly. So what do I want to do here? I could talk with the Bruins. I could talk to Buffalo about Olofsson, Shaw, and Benson. A little bit more money in that group of players. Olofsson is you know what? I'd prefer to find someone, though, who is actually listed as a depth guy so that they can't complain as much. That includes Jared McCann. So let's go after Jared McCann first. And will that go through straight up? No. So I am going to have to give up a little bit to make this happen, which is unfortunate, but I don't know who's on the free agent list, and regardless, I'd have to trade these players away. But you know what? Just to be safe, let's look at the free agent list. Just to make sure that there isn't someone worth signing from there directly. There probably is. Yeah, well. Yeah. You know what? So let's go trade away those 3 players for whatever at this point. Didn't mean to go to trading block. I don't even recall hitting down on the D-pad. It just went down to trading block on its own. It just did it again. The thumbstick's not stuck. What the hell? Is my controller possessed? Can I go to propose trade? Thank you. That was strange. Happens once, it's a mistake. Happens twice, I'm a little bit weirded out. Alright, so LeChance, Marjamaki, and Pikkarainen. Let's send you out to Arizona, hopefully for draft picks. Can I get a 3rd round pick next year for this trio? Is that enough? No. Worth a shot. How about a 4th this year and a 6th next year? Still no. How about just a 4th? I'm good with that. The one thing I'm not good with is if the game signs free agents for me for the AHL team. It's not looking like it's going to. So let's bring in defensive depth. We're good. So we're just going to look for forwards. And the first guy I'm going to look to get here, since he's not under a 4th line role, is Martin Kaut. I'm going to go with Kaut. Tell me if I'm wrong. Martin Kaut. Actually, hold on. Let me look at the attributes here. He's not good. He's not good. I can tell you that much. This must be Justin Bailey. I was going to say Josh Bailey, and I'm like, no, it's too young to be Josh Bailey at this point. I mean, I know the attributes aren't going to be great. We could bring Riley Barber back. Remember when Riley Barber was on this team and we gave him a chance? Let's bring back Riley Barber for the rest of the year. That seems like forever ago, doesn't it, that we had Riley Barber on this team? Martin Djurkals. Actually fairly well-rounded. Let's give Djurkals a chance. And we need one more. It's not going to be Akam Reisen. Not going to be him. What about Nick Kamano? Or Keamano? Defensively is solid. 83 offensive awareness. The passing sucks. But You know what? Kamano, come on down. You are the next Hartford Whalers depth player that will never see the ice. Ba-ba-ba-da. All right, so we'll sign those guys. Let me go check the AHL roster really quick just to make sure that nothing happened. Nothing happened. Those guys were just depth players to begin with. Perfect. Perfect. Also, I don't know if you noticed there, Sanford is continuing to improve. So we are looking tremendous. Let's just go ahead and sim this game against the Vegas Golden Knights. All 3 players accepted. Beautiful. We have some solid team depth at this point, kind of. I mean, it's not great, but that's the thing. I wanted to get players who weren't going to complain about being scratched. I forgot to put Phil Quick back in, and thankfully, he doesn't appear to be too pissed about it. Only slightly. No, I don't want to see Nathan MacKinnon. Why does it do that? Oh, no. I forgot to put Phil Quick back in. Oh, Phil. Please not like this. Not like this. Forgive me, Phil. I am sorry. Please don't plummet in overall. Please. Please don't do that. I'm begging you. Alright, we're actually going to leave the team the same for now. Let's keep going. Let's get to the end of the season. We'll take a look at player development, and hopefully, by the grace of God and the EA gods, we don't have to deal with Phil Quick being awful to us for sitting for one game. It's happened before. The good thing is he didn't immediately drop like 16 overall points from the one loss. I'm a little bit upset that we just lost to Vancouver 5-0, but we'll be all right, hopefully. Let's scout defense for a month. Continue our priority. Oh, God, he's hurt again. He's hurt again, so we're going to do the same exact thing that we did before. Panik is in for Nathan MacKinnon. And then we bump in McKinnon for Mr. Quick. Mr. Black. How's Andrew Chuck doing? You know what? Spike Rowe, come on down. It's your time to shine, sir. And there we go. We'll have Panik on the left with Boulis and Stoll. So Spike Rowe gets the chance because we want to keep this second line together. They've done fairly well. 23 goals for Nolan Patrick. I don't think he'll hit 30. I hope he does. He might hit 30 if I put him on the top line. Phil Quick's back already, so what the hell was my panic attack about? Damn. He is not yet 100% though. He's showing up as an 85. That is horrifying to me. Is he back to 100%? We better just double check. Let's make sure. We're still in first place, but only by 3 points with 12 games to go. It's a battle between us and Dallas. Quick is still not back to 100%. What the hell? Not happy about being scratched. Not happy about ice time. You're on. Yeah, he's done. He's done. I can tell right now he's done. He is going to mutiny against us. He never complained about his lack of ice time before. You know why? Because he is on the top line. He's never had a reason to complain about ice time before now. But now he's going to get a fucking hair across his ass. And just being like, I never understood that saying, by the way. But it is a saying. Now he's going to get all pissy because he missed one goddamn start. It's my fault, but still. What a dick. Spike Rowe back down. Nathan MacKinnon out for Phil Quick. He's back up to an 88. Never mind, Phil. I'm sorry. I love you. I never said anything negative about you and never would because you're a saint. There we go. Continue to be... In fairness, he's not really putting up the points I'd like him to. I mean, playing with Lydecker and Nathan MacKinnon, he's not really putting up the points. This might be Phil Quick's last season here. Because I don't know if we could get away with playing him on the second line as we continue to lose games down the stretch here. And Guy Perreault goes down to injury. Not for long, but for long enough. With the Connecticut Whale. Let's go over to goaltenders. So Bartley gets the chance to shine, as does Mr. Shea. Is Dzurkals in the lineup? No. Why the hell did I just see his face, though? It wasn't even for help. Why the hell did it... You know what? Let's just move on. I'm not even going to question it. Not even going to question it. It's fine. It might have been for the morale thing. Maybe that's what it was. I have no idea. Guy Perreault's back already. Tremendous. You know what, though? He's not going to be 100%. So we're going to sit him out for that game. We snapped a 3-game losing streak, which is nice, but despite qualifying for the playoffs, we are still on a pretty bad stretch and are at risk of throwing away a division title and potentially a President's Trophy, although I'm not quite sure if we want that much pressure. Phil Quick, you're killing me. You're killing me. Like, stop it, get it together, or I'll drop you to the second line for the playoffs and then I'll trade you. Stop it. You missed one start. Toughen up, Buttercup, or get the hell off my team. I am not dealing with morale system player whining garbage. I refuse. I'll scratch him for the playoffs. See how much I care. You think Jack Eichel's unhappy? You will sit at home, and I will make sure you don't get your name on the cup. Even if you already qualify to get your name on the cup, I will bribe the officials to make sure that they don't put your name on the cup. I'll go down as the most infamous owner/GM in the history of the NHL, and I'll like it, because your name won't be on the cup, and I can die happy. Is that too much? Is that too much? Is that too far? We've won 3 straight games, and 4 out of our last 5. We have 54 wins on the year. We got to edit our scouting really quick before we get to take a look at whether or not we have a President's Trophy. Connecticut, despite bouncing back, they went on a great stretch in this episode. Oh, yeah, we got it. We got it. The Whale, despite bouncing back in a big-time way through the last half of the season, are just going to miss out on the postseason. The Whalers, though, have locked up that division title and have locked up the President's Trophy, despite our goals for per game number dropping heavily throughout the episode. We and the Canucks were the only 2 teams under 2 goals against per game. So that is a pretty nice stat. Let's go ahead and sim this last game against the Islanders, and then we'll take a look at everything. I hate life. Lucas Leidecker is out for the first round. That is basically what we just found out. He is out for the first round. Phil Quick is still a douche. Right. So do we put in Richard Panik is the question. That is awful for us. Yeah, it's got to be Panik. It has to be. All right. That's a disaster. It couldn't have been Phil Quick. Not that I wish a concussion on anybody, but it couldn't have been Phil Quick. So. You know what? I mean, I still want to keep Lowry, Kreider, and Patrick as a line. What do we do? Let me take a look at point totals here. McAllister had, you know what? McAllister had 17 goals this year. You go, girl. Get up on that top line. And then from here, Boulis with 15 points. Prestberg, play him on the left. And then go Stoll, Boulis, Panik. Although I'd want Stoll to be on the right. I guess that's going to be our lineup heading into the playoffs. Not as strong as it looked a short while ago. Isaac's up to an 83. Damn, we'll take a look at all these stats in a second. I just want to make sure everything's good to go. Losing Lucas Leidecker. Actually, you know what? I mean, now's the right time to look at it. The regular season's over. We finished with 116 points. Let's go ahead and take a look at everything before we find out who we're playing in the first round. That is a terrible way to kind of end what was a great regular season. 55 wins. We scored... Well, let's see. We had a 2.91 goals for per game average, 4th highest in the league. Calgary and Dallas, the only teams to finish over 3. Our goals against per game number tied for the lowest at a 1.9. I believe Vancouver still have Thatcher Demko. Or still has Thatcher Demko. Our power play was 3rd in the league, 23.1%. Not too bad. Our penalty kill at an 82.4% was not as great. About mid-table. So our PK could use work, but then again, we had Nolan Patrick. We were road warriors too. 29-9-3 on the road. 7-2-1 heading into the postseason. with the Connecticut Whale, just to see how badly they messed out. They messed out by like 4 points, right? If we go to the Atlantic, 82 points there. Why did they miss out? Is it not the same? It must not be the. No, wild card's still a factor. Why did they miss out? Should they not have had the second wild card spot? Or is it just 4 from each division? If it's 4 from each division, that makes sense. It must be 4 from each division. So they missed out by 4 points, which is pretty solid for that team. But it does suck to finish in 16th and not make it, while a team who finished in 23rd does make it. Of course, it's the Hartford Wolfpack. We share a building. 3 teams play out of the same building. 2, both in the AHL. Funny how that works. We'll take a look at NHL scoring first. So Nathan MacKinnon and Leidecker both with 70 points in 82 games. Oh, God, we're in trouble. Plus 41 for him, by the way. 38 goals for MacKinnon. Lowry on the second line, 60 points, 46 assists. Nolan Patrick finished with 25 goals and 57 points. Kelly Appleby with 51 points. You cannot lose your scoring touch for the postseason, my friend. You can't do it. Phil Quick, I don't know about you guys. I'm disappointed. MacKinnon and Leidecker both with 70 points. Phil Quick had 51. He is not the top line center that we need. Despite having good puck skills and good offensive awareness, he's just not the guy. Owen Kreider with 44 points at 19 years old is solid. Harkins with 34 points. McAllister with 32. Andrew Chuck with 28. He would have broken 30, I'm sure, if he hadn't missed time. Spike Rowe, a little bit disappointing, got to admit. Pressburg, not bad for a fourth liner. Tuzolino, only 23 points. That's pretty disappointing, considering he's 4.5 star in every category. Sizik with 20 points as a rookie. McAvoy, only 19 points. We got rid of Provorov because I wasn't too happy with his scoring. Well, McAvoy was somehow worse. Stoll with 19 points. That's disappointing. Boulis, despite being a fourth liner, that is pretty disappointing. Panik has 4 points in 16 games and is a -5. And Dmitry Vishnevsky, who I don't think played at all for us this season, was abysmal. Did he play for us at some point? I don't think he did. No, there's no way he played 36 games for us. I'm not even sure where the hell he came from. Goaltending, 69 appearances for Petrolainen, 46, 14, and 5. He's winning the Vezina. He is the reason why we did as well as we did. A .940 save percentage in the regular season? Are you kidding me? He is winning the Vezina. A 1.7 goals against average. He killed it. He absolutely killed it. And Noah Drury is the backup, only a .909. So we'll see if he is the backup goalie for the future that we were hoping he would be. That might not happen. Also, 14 shutouts for Petrolainen. Holy hell. We'll look league-wide for changing our focus over to the AHL for the moment. Of course, Petrolainen led the league in goals. Vancouver, though. Also, Malcolm Subban went to Nashville, became the starter, and did incredibly well. Is it still Demko? It is still Demko, although he only finished with 34 wins. Right. We'll look at the rookie race really quick. It's going to be Franklin Avery. Outside chance for Blake Faraday, but it's going to be Franklin Avery. So Kucherov led the league in points with 87. Tarasenko's up there. Drouin, Hischier, Warren, Dirksen. Where was that when you played for us? If you put up points like that, I never would have let you walk away. He had 43 points, a career high of 45. He was asking for an ungodly amount of money for a 40-point getter. He goes to Dallas, 59 points, and then 80 points, 36 goals. Are you kidding me? It wasn't bad enough that we got eliminated by him last year, but then to see him put up points like that, the hell. That is so incredibly frustrating. Are you kidding me? I'm not even sure what I'm looking for here. Who had the most fights? That guy. A Tuca and a Clint Granado. What I wanted to check, actually, was goaltender and... did anybody score a goal? Yeah! Capo Kakkonen scored a goal for Edmonton. I wanted to check that because I saw how many assists Petrolainen had. So, go figure. What I want to look at here right now, for the moment, is I want to see if who one Warren Dirksen is on a line with. Because I am very, very salty at how well he has done for them. Sagan and Malkin. Okay, well, I guess I can understand why he's putting up points. I guess I can understand it. All three of them had over 30 goals. Well, let's hope we're not playing Dallas. We won't, obviously. They were neck and neck with us. So, yeah, screw you, actually. We know who we're going to play. It's Colorado, because both wildcard spots went to this division. So we know we're playing Colorado. Dallas plays Chicago. They actually lost out on home ice advantage in the first round. Let's go ahead. No, we know who we're playing. I was going to say, let's get that confirmation. We know who we're playing. Instead, let's take a look at how the AHL guys performed this year, and then we'll take a look at their development before ending the episode. And then, of course, we'll begin the next one by being eliminated by Colorado. So the top line was Andy Sanford. He did incredibly well, actually, here. You know what? Since we're going to look at player development, let's just do that. Let's just do that. That's what's most important. I'll still show you guys their stats, but let's look at development. Also, of course, we know Sizek went up to an 83. Spike Rowe is an 83, although currently showing up as an 81. He is a mystery. It doesn't help that McAllister's also showing up as an 81 right now as well, but no other green numbers there. In the system, you had Dominic Christek go up 2 points to a 77. Holy crap. So it turns out it was a pretty good idea to keep Ron Skinner from a 59 to a 76 in one season. Now again, he is a medium elite, and he started off, at a decent pace. But yeah, I mean, I haven't changed my opinion on whether or not it was wrong to get rid of someone like Radek Bulis. We kind of showcased that maybe it was. Although maybe when he was traded to Nashville, they didn't use him properly, and he could have became even better. But still, Ron Skinner, holy hell. Preston Saugus at a 74. Bob Menard, technically a 74 right now, but showing up as a 73. Or technically a 73, showing up as a 74. Huh. This that little moment of silence right there is brought to you by the acceptance that, yeah, I could be wrong about player development. Kostitsa went from a 54 to a 68. Now, the thing with Kostitsa, though, is his medium top 9. How good is he actually going to be? That's the question. But so far, so good. So far, so good. Of course, we went through... Or did we go through on... No, we went through on Montreal to show the prospects that I had given up on. Might be worth going through this, too. And in this series, to see what prospects I have given up on that maybe I shouldn't have. But even then, that doesn't prove that they wouldn't have developed. I can't use that as an excuse. If we had kept certain players and used them properly, maybe they would have developed, in an ideal way. So I can admit, Vladimir Kostitsin here might have actually changed my opinion. Ed Sutter is up to a 66. Sanford's now a 65, showing up as a 66. Rokan up to a 62. Charles Kessel's a 59. Schubert's a 59. Petterstrom's a 59. Alexiev is a 60. Laflamme is a 59. Ranta's a 59. Essa Hall's only a 58. Current overall is a 59, though. Celios is a 57. There was player development. Neteros, though, didn't improve at all. He wasn't playing, though, so I can't hold that against him. So that will pretty much do it, as I'll get you a look at the AHL player stats, but that is it. We know we're playing the Colorado Avalanche in the first round of the postseason. That will begin in the next episode. The big question is, just how screwed are we without Lucas Lydecker? I'll let you look at that on your own time if you care to. Same thing with the goaltending results. Guys, I hope you did enjoy. In the next episode, it's another playoff journey. We're playing the Avalanche. How good are they? Well, they were good enough to put up 98 points. It was almost us against Winnipeg, but it's not. We're playing Colorado. I don't have any special way to wrap up this episode other than saying thank you for watching. I appreciate the support. Until next time, have a good one. Take it easy. Goodbye. Goodbye.